I need to drink this water. All right, so we are making Nigerian fruit cake, and let me just go ahead and show you all the ingredients that we are going to be using today. Here is the ingredients that we are going to be using. Forgive camera, I'm just turning my camera around. All right, so here is the ingredients. I made a video of all the ingredients, so don't worry, I'll share it. I'll share the ingredients on, it's going to be in another video, but let's just quickly go into the process. All right, so first things first, we have our ingredients all set, okay? And then I'll go ahead and wash my hands. This is the bowl I'm going to use to mix the cake. The oven is, I already washed this, all right? So the recipe is, I'm going to put the recipe in the description. So we need butter. I'm grabbing my butter. Okay, so here is my butter. I'll go ahead and put it in here. Your butter is going to be at room temperature. Always make sure that your butter is at room temperature. Always. So this is how you know that your butter is at room temperature. Okay. All right. So I so go ahead and get my sugar. Before I do that, so I guess I'm just making sure that I pack. I don't want to leave anything in the butter. So here, just make sure that I have everything. Okay, so grab this. Okay, and get my sugar. So for this recipe, I need my brown sugar. And how do I get my brown sugar? Go ahead and get my scale. Go ahead and grab my scale. And I'll measure my sugar. Okay, so that's a little bit much. Okay, perfect. So take that and I'll just pour it here. And I'll start mixing. You start mixing on a low speed. Very, 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 very low speed. Very, very low speed. So you want to mix that at a low speed. And while that is mixing, I'll go ahead and grab my pans, cake pan. I have less than 20 minutes, guys. Okay, I'm going to be as fast as I can. Okay, so I'll grab the second part of my butter. Grab the second half of my butter. I hope you guys can hear me. I hope I have volume. Okay, so let me just put this aside. Okay, so I'm using 6 sticks of butter for this one. 6 sticks. I already added 4, so this is the 5th one. I'm not adding everything at once on purpose because I'm using a small mixer. So I need to grab my egg. I want to make sure everything is all set because I have just 20 minutes. So this is our egg. I'm going to be using brown eggs. You can use white eggs, doesn't matter. Whatever works for you. I don't want my mixer to splash my ingredients. That's why I'm mixing everything in bits. Okay. So I'll go ahead and increase that a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. So pan. This is my pan. And I want to grab my flour. Okay, so I'm going to use my all-purpose flour. And of course, I'll grab this as usual. And then I turn on my scale, put it on 0. And I'm using 900 grams all-purpose flour. 900 grams. Using 900 grams all-purpose flour. So sometimes it's not enough. And I'm going to grab my cornstarch and add 100 grams. 100 grams of my cornstarch to get to 1,000. Okay. So this makes it a little bit more dense. Okay. Alright, so that's that. Some very hot water in my life right now. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. So we're waiting for that to mix very well. And while that is mixing, I'm going to get my pans ready, because once that is done mixing, the cake is almost done. Okay, I want to get my pans ready. I already washed my pans. I already washed my pans. So to get your pans ready, if you don't want to use the spray, you grab your Crisco and you rub Crisco. You rub Crisco on your pans. This has actually been the oldest and the traditional way. So in case you don't have a spray, and then you get a little bit of flour and just pour it into it like so. Remember to always clean. God knows, I can't stand a dirty workstation. I cannot. I'm sorry. I've tried it. It didn't work. Just take me like that. Okay? Take me as I am. Okay, so I have my two of my pans ready. Of course, I definitely need more, but because I need to get this in the oven, let me just work on this too, since this is what we need to put in there right now. And of course, grab your parchment paper and line your pans. Remember, our butter is still mixing. Okay, go ahead and line my pans, get my pans ready. So I am going to get my baking powder because I need to get my dry ingredients ready. Okay, so here is my 1 tsp, and this is 2 tbsp. This is half, by the way. Oh. Okay, and I want to grab my salt. I need 2 tsp of salt. One, two. 2 tsp of salt. I need 2 tsp of nutmeg. I need 2 tsp of nutmeg. Go ahead and put that. 1, 2. Sorry. And I need my cinnamon. I need my allspice. Okay, so I have my dry ingredients ready. And to give me a little bit of color, I'm just gonna add a little bit of cocoa powder to give me that color that I need. I'll go ahead and mix this together. I'll just mix this together like so. And for this recipe, sorry if I make noise, forgive me in advance. I'm going to be making a lot of noise. I need my cup. Let's shift here. Found it. So I'm gonna grab this one. Oh no, splashing. Do the of course. Okay, so I've been beating this for about 15 minutes now. I'm gonna make it because I'm using a smaller mixer. I'm going to pour my okay, so I'm taking this away, don't need it anymore. Well, for now, I don't need it for now. So I need a spatula. I had one with me just now. Oh, it's right here. Okay, so stop this. And this is because I'm using a smaller mixer. Okay. So I'm gonna pour this. Again, my hands are thoroughly washed. Okay. So I'm gonna continue like that. And now it's time to add my eggs. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 and 10. Okay, so I'm using 1616, and I'm going to add this egg one by one. Okay. You see what I'm doing? So if you have a bigger mixer, I have a bigger mixer, I just did not feel like using it. Because sometimes when you're making videos like this, you don't want to use a big mixer so that the other person on the other end does not feel like, oh, since I don't have a big mixer, I can't do this, right? Okay. All right, so I'll go ahead and just put that together, and then I'll grab my brownie. Grab my brownie. So I need 2 tbsp. I'm going to reduce it. Shh. That's my brownie. And I'll grab my vanilla extract. Trust me, I don't feel it. My vanilla, and I'm not stingy with it. Okay. All right, so go ahead and wash my hands. All right, so I have my wet ingredients ready. Go ahead and preheat my oven. Preheat my oven. Okay, so right, I have everything that I need now. So I'll just grab this. Grab this. And pour it in here. And now I don't need my mixer anymore. So I'll take the mixer away. Okay. So I'm taking the mixer away. So I can have space here. Now I need to mix my butter. So I need to mix my butter. because once you get this part done, you can be rest assured that you are good. Oh, okay. Let's clean that. Okay. All right, so I'll get my, let me come closer to my butter. Okay, so closer to my butter. And I'm going to get my sieve. Okay, let me take this out. Sorry, I need to take a lot of things out now. I need to take a lot of things out of here. And then my brownie is almost finished, so just go ahead and pour it so I can trash the bottle. What I'm adding is less than 1 tsp, so it really doesn't matter. Just I want to trash the bottle. I don't want to keep anything. Just don't want to keep anything. Alrighty, so go ahead and mix this. Grab this and fold it in gently. Fold it in gently, like so. Then grab the second part because we're dividing this into 3, okay? And this is the second lap of it. Trust me, this is the best fruit cake you will ever have. Best fruit cake. Best fruit cake you'll ever have. And then the last part of it. One, two, way. All right, that's it. It's done. And this was from the nutmeg and all of that. So yes, let me go ahead and wash my hands. Table. Right, so grab this and just fold it in gently, like gently, really, 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 really gently. Okay, that's the oven telling me that I'm ready for you. Don't worry, I'll soon be ready for you. All right, so I want to grab my spatula so I can see what I'm doing. I want to grab my spatula. Oh my goodness, okay. Time to stop singing. I need to clean this. Oh goodness. Let's clean this. And trash. Wash my hands. You see this washing of hands? Sorry, but it's just not negotiable. Okay. All right, so I'm done folding in my butter. Just want to mix it and make sure it's thoroughly mixed. Gently, but perfect. And this is where the secret comes in now. This is a secret. Just in case you're not here, just in case you left because you are not patient enough. Well, I'm sorry, I can't help. But if you are still here, congratulations, because you're about to see the secret. Okay, now this is done. I'm no longer mixing. The reason I did that was because you have to be sure that there's no oil. I say oil. There's no mixture settling at the base. Okay, I want to make sure there is no wet ingredients settling at the base of your pan. Okay, so I got that out. All right, got that out. I'm taking this away. Now it's time to grab my fruits and those other stuffs. So I'm gonna grab my fruit right here. Okay, gently, baby, gently, 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 gently. And I'll just pour it in, okay? This has been soaked, like soaked, really, 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 really soaked with rum. So I'll go ahead and fold it in gently. Like so. You want to be gentle now. Okay. The main goal was to make sure the flour and the wet ingredients are mixed together, and that has been achieved. Okay, so now you want to add my dry ingredients. To my wet ingredients, which I already did, and now I'm adding the last part of the equation. Now add a little bit more, just so that my fruit cake is fruit caking. Okay. And I'm going to be using juice. You can use apple juice, you can use orange juice, you can use any juice of your choice. Okay. So go ahead and mix it like so. I'll mix it like so. And guys, okay, so for I forgot to show you. So I had to keep aside a little bit of flour, because flour has to be the last thing you're going to add to your mixture, right? But that's going to be after all this has been mixed together. So this is my juice. Go ahead and add that. That's 2 cups. 2 cups of any juice of your choice. Now you can use almond nuts, you can use any nuts for this cake. You can use any nuts of your choice for this cake. Any nuts of your choice. And for this recipe, I'm going to be using coconut. You can use almonds, you can use dates, you can use whatever fruit you want, whatever nut you want. So I'm just going to add a little bit of coconut, just to give my clients that feel. Go ahead and mix that all in. Remember, I still have my flour right here. Have my flour here. I'm just sieving the flour. That's what I'm doing. want to sieve it so that I can pour it directly into the cake, into the batter. Okay, so that is right there. And what else? What do I need? Yes, I'm good. Guess I'm good. So I'm going to grab my remaining juice and mix it like so. My juice. The juice is going to give it a really rich flavor. Let's see, I had a little bit of sour cream left. I had a little of sour cream left, so I just don't want to waste it. Okay, and what else do we need? So I'm going to add, so here is in this cup, I have my pig milk, the Nigerian pig milk, and the sour cream, just a little bit of sour cream that I had left. So I'll go ahead and pour it in like so. It's going to give it that tasty Nigerian milky flavor. Remember, I still have my flour that I'm going to put some milk. I still have a little bit of milk left. So I don't think I can drink it anyway, so I'm probably going to say, oh, I'll drink it, and I'll end up leaving it in the refrigerator. So yeah, just go ahead and pour it in, and that's it. All of my wet ingredients locked in, all locked in. And now I'll go ahead and grab the last step of this. Grab my flour and add my flour and add. Just fold it in. Just fold it in. just fold it in like so. All right, so all done. I am all done. I have to clean that table. Can't do anything on that table like that. So and for this, I'm not putting any preservative because I already soaked my fruit. Okay. Yay. And that's it. Our fruit cake is ready to go. Ready to go. Okay. That's it. You just grab your pan. And grab your cup and scoop your butter into your pan. Same for the other pan, like this. You fill the pan. Don't fill, sorry. Did I say fill? No, you're not filling the pan. I'm sorry, I take that back. All right, so here is, just tap it on the table. And for the last step, I want to grab my fruit and just sprinkle it on the cake like so. Did I say sprinkle? See guys, don't worry. English is hard. Just forgive me, okay? I just have it in. And that's it. That's it. Cake is ready to go into the oven. And congratulations, you just made your perfect Nigerian fruit cake. I'll see you again in my next video. Let me know if you're going to try this. And let's say, when the cake is done, I'll come back to come and show you the outcome. Okay? Bye.